So this type of strength just helps you build a very strong self-esteem for your own self, and then it just saves you from years of family manipulation, office politics, toxic relationships, and a lot of other toxic things that we go into. Also, one more important thing is building boundaries with your family way early, because let's say if your parents control you before marriage, they will control your marriage. I've seen a lot of people that it is their parents living with that partner, not themselves. So whatever it is, just take decisions for your own self, be responsible as a man, whether it is on career, money, the sort of lifestyle you want to live, the sort of independence you want to have, the privacy that you want to have. Practice no with respect and firmness. No does not mean that you're disrespecting your parents. It just means that you're just prioritizing your own self, which is, I think, of utmost importance, the responsibility that you owe to yourself. Yo guys, namaskaram. So in this video, I wanted to talk about building your own self-respect, building a sense of power in one's life. This is again from a main perspective. So in my Hindi channel, I keep on talking about this in very small snippets, but I thought, okay, since I was making this series on marriages, probably this can be a good video to add in that list as well. So first of all, please understand that you as a man don't need marriage to become a man. What you need is a sort of structure, a sort of identity in your life, and some sort of financial backbone, and also the correct emotional discipline, so that you can just regulate a lot of things strategically, which can bring you long term happiness and fulfillment. So, first of all, I think a lot of us understand it is building financial independence first is of utmost importance. Love shouldn't even be a question until you have reached your financial goals. A man without money has no bargaining power. In marriage, dating, society, this is like the hard truth of life. Priorities before marriage should be a stable income, a sort of pursuit, a sort of skill building which gives you a lot of thrill, emergency funds for certain things that can go wrong, and also having a debt free life, that is very important. Because essentially, a lot of genuine power comes when financially you just feel free in your mind, because that just removes a lot of stressor. Getting into this whole notion of love shouldn't even be a concern until you actually genuinely just build so much wealth that it just becomes out of the question. I think that's one of the biggest things. The second is, you all have heard, building a solid body either through gym, yoga, whatever gives you a kick. Because when you just improve your body, it just eludes strength, and that just helps you with confidence, your posture, presence, and if I have to add the word respect in male groups, because essentially this act of prioritizing your own body signals to your own mind that I'm able to let go of my compulsions of my tongue and just prioritize some long term commitments rather than the short term. So it just eludes respect for you, like self respect, and then that gets translated into the outside world. It helps you with building the right skills on discipline, channeling all your aggression if you have, and just brings a proper routine into life. And now the most important part is building your own sense of identity. Most of us exist through family identity, caste identity, job identity. So a lot of us love if someone asks us that what is it that you do. A lot of us just like stating I'm so and so. I attach this title so and so in a so and so company. Don't do that. Have your own sense of identity. Build it through your own creative work, your own unique passions, your own unique skills. Finding your own unique voice, because an independent identity is the foundation of strong relationship for becoming a strong husband, strong father, maybe a strong leader if you want to go in that direction. And this all leads to building a sort of emotional control, which then translates into genuine masculine power. You should learn to speak assertively, firmly, without shouting, because shouting just signals insecurity. Maturity is always prized as the highest position. Responding, a lot of negotiators use this slowly, thinking through things, not just blabbering the first thought. The most important thing is handling rejection like a man. If someone has said no, it just means no. You respectfully move on. Setting proper boundaries and staying calm in chaos is the utmost skill that you can develop. Women, even family. If you live for family, workplaces, everyone respects people who controls himself, not just blurts out, because in the long term, he or she is just shooting himself in the foot. One just loses control over every small thing going haywire. Build a life you love before willing to share it with that other half. Most men enter marriages hoping it will fix their emptiness, but this is just a short way to collapse. Build your own hobbies, personal goals, your own sense of routines which you're proud of, your own friendships, your own vision, and your own purpose. So when you're walking into marriage, you're walking as this strong, confident being. The next point is become socially competent. Now, what do I mean by becoming socially competent? It means that you're able to communicate clearly whatever you feel is in your heart. Having this ability to clearly speak your ideas just signals strength. Expressing your own needs without having guilt about them, that this is what I feel, just genuinely expressing them. And handling disrespect like a man. If someone disrespects you, just having proper boundaries, not taking that, but also just showing that there would be proper consequences if talk to me in this way. So this type of strength just helps you build a very strong self-esteem for your own self, and then it just saves you from years of family manipulation, office politics, toxic relationships, and a lot of other toxic things that we go into. Also, one more important thing is building boundaries with your family way early. Because let's say if your parents control you before marriage, they will control your marriage. I've seen a lot of people that it is their parents living with that partner, not themselves. So whatever it is, just take decisions for your own self. Be responsible as a man. Whether it is on career, money, the sort of lifestyle you want to live, the sort of independence you want to have, the privacy that you want to have. Practice no with respect and firmness. No does not mean that you're disrespecting your parents. It just means that you're just prioritizing your own self, which is, I think, of utmost importance, the responsibility that you owe to yourself. And then the most important thing is a strong man with, let's say, money, a strong body, building the right emotional discipline, having a purpose in life, building the right strength, just has a lot of options. We should just become people who have a lot of options to choose from, not become desperate freaks. Now, I understand till an age, let's say if you're in college, a lot of us make mistakes. Till 23, 24, you're just wanting that knack of relationships and things like that. But after a point, it just demands maturity. And when you have like a lot of options, you just enter into things from that place of strength, not fear. This is very important. So I think my whole message of my Hindi channel is just building yourself first, even for this channel to somewhat level. And when you become someone who can just carry his own weight, have a sort of presence, has a sort of purpose in his eyes, then no woman, no relationship can dominate you. You just lead it authentically, because you just have a destination to go. And if someone wants to come abroad on the train, she's welcome. If someone wants to leave, she's welcome to just go out. There's no fuss about it. So yeah, I think these were like some of my sins which I wanted to share. Let me know what you feel about this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. So until then, this is Debu Pindra from Debu Ki Dastak signing off. You stay awesome. Cheers. Bye.